Really? So this is New Dale in all of its glory. God damn it! More nails! I better find something good. They're gonna think I'm weird. New Dale. This is amazing. And now I found the place with all the cans. God, why? Oh, hell no. Trying to get out of the mountains before it gets completely dark. Crap. So as I was coming off the mountain from the supply mine, I stumbled upon the Mission Mine. And I tried to get the camera set up before it got dark to show you how amazing this place is, but it got dark. You can't see it, but right behind me is a 3-story structure. Check that out. This is a drilling rig. There's a conveyor belt over there for the ore and then like holding tanks. Yeah, this is a very large complex and I want to really explore it, but I ran out of daylight. So I'm going to spend the night here tonight, maybe do a little night detecting, and I guess I'll build the fire. Let's take a peek. Oh, I saw it. This is what I found. Just a big piece of metal. But to me, it was a different tone. It still said that it was crap, but it was like a very powerful crap. So I decided to take a peek. All right. So 71, this is again what you're hearing. So much metal. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. That was that different sound. Another shell casing right there. I was hearing that, and then I was hearing that pop out. I just got to learn the numbers. So I'm going to be very thorough. This way we don't have to do this one in the morning. Plus, it's only 6:40. I have the metal detector camera on and just my chest cam. I'm up here on this ledge. I can see down there, but it kind of drops off. And it's getting a weird reading right here. Right in there. Oh, it's that. Oh, that's what it was. Damn it. At least I didn't dig up a nail. All right, back at you later. This is where I'm at right now. There's the conveyor belt. Now I'm down here with this thing, looking around. This is probably not a good place because in addition to just the metal on the ground, there's just pipes and everything running underneath all this stuff. I found an O'Doul's bottle cap. Now I know who is up here shooting these. Interesting location here. Let's see how far in this goes. I can't really do the power sweeps the way I want to in here. It's an 86. I know that sound. I'm in a gold mine and there's no gold. It actually might be something. What is this place? I am done metal detecting for the night. We are cooking. And I'll show you some of the stuff I found. Pieces of brass, another brass shell casing, a spatula, which is actually coming in handy right now. So even though they're still junk targets, they're not nails. I can tell the difference between nails. I didn't know what these were yet. These still give me kind of some tricky signals to kind of figure out. So that's cool. Oops. Some people say, aren't you scared going up there by yourself? No. Because whatever energy or spirit world that lives in this area, I promise you, I'm going to make an amazing video to pay tribute to this awesome place. So help me find something awesome. Spirits of Old Dale. I need to find something. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have better hunting. Until then, I should have brought a DVD player. Because it is freaking quiet out here. Boo! You got him. Good one, Todd. That was so good. Oh my God, you sir are a genius.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right, man.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Good luck tomorrow. See ya.
That was kind of mean. Good morning. It's a fun night last night. As I was saying earlier, this mine was built was probably in the late, well, it closed in the late 30s. It's a pretty amazing structure. I did most of my detecting here already last night, and I didn't find anything, as you saw. But before we leave, I wanted to take a closer look at this in the daylight. This has been around since, I think this mine closed in 1934. Like I said, there's like 15 different mines up here, and they each have their own little personality. There's the mine shaft right there. Holy, that is one deep hole. I'm gonna grab a rock here. Let's see if I can just drop it down there straight. Wow. It's still falling. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is pretty loud. So they'd bring the ore up, then they'd drop it down and run it up these conveyor belts to these storage tanks over there. But this is not where we want to metal detect. I did all my detecting here last night. So we're gonna go find a new location. I think there's a gold mine right over there. So I just have to go down there and go right over there. So we're gonna go metal detect that. But first, let me show you the cave I stayed in last night. So yeah, this is where I was last night. But it's not a mine. I think this place was carved out just to hold explosives or something, because it's way too narrow to be a mine. As you can see a little bit better in the daylight. And it doesn't even go that far back. It just goes right back there and then it ends. My guess is this was used to hold explosives. And not gold, but it was still interesting to check out. No, we're heading that way to a real gold mine. All right, so I messed up a little bit, because when I was over there at the mine over there, this area here looked like a mine that was cut into the side of the mountain. There's a lot of those around here, but it wasn't. But I still did some detecting in this area, found a couple interesting things, nothing of any value. This one actually got me kind of excited for a second, because it was a really, really unique signal. But again, it's that lead tone. I'm not familiar with it. I found it earlier, but I'm getting more familiar with it. That's a bullet that's been smushed into the side of the rock. From up here, there are a couple interesting things I noticed, like right over here. I think this is where I'm gonna go next, because it does look like there's a mine and there's some sort of cave or something. It looks pretty cool. And I can see nails. Yeah, God, this is not a good place to metal detect. I don't know if you can see this, but there's like so much garbage. One thing I also hate about this area is it's incredibly hard to dig. I mean, it's like, you might as well be digging into solid rock with this dirt when you find a target that's below the surface. So this thing does not look like the entrance to a mine shaft to me. This looks like just a little storage shed or something. Take a quick little look. Maybe do a little quick scan. If there's anything in here. Just scan around a little bit. What the hell's that? God, that's an interesting signal. But I don't know what it is. Oh wait, yeah I do. And I found this. How did the XPDS find you? That's pretty amazing. I think this is a chakawala. What they do is they get between rocks and they puff up so you can't get them out. All right, I'm gonna put you back. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. All right, he's saying goodbye. My new best friend. It's interesting though. There was a pretty interesting signal in there, but it sounded like it was coming from underneath the floorboard. And I am not ready to tear open a floorboard to find a bullet or a shell casing. Now, if that was like a gold nugget, oh yeah, but I don't think it is. Let's go look at the cave. This is not a mine either. I mean, maybe they're just digging this out to get the ore and then they grind it up looking for gold. And the other thing too, you can't walk on this stuff. There could be snakes under there, so you have to be very careful. You always want to step and then listen to see if you pissed off any rattlesnakes. There's nothing. I mean, I could sweep around in here, but there's not gonna be anything. I mean, you can already see, these are all the tones you're getting is for stuff like this, you know? So far, the most valuable thing I found is the lizard. I think I'm gonna try to head over to the Sunshine Mine, see how the hell we can get out of here. Okay, so this is the Sunrise Mine or Sunset Mine. I can't remember. It's one of those. It's sunrise or sunset. Probably it's called that because of the view. So what I'm going to do is just sweep the road and go up there and see if I can find the mine. But you want to be extra careful because it is warming up, and when it warms up, the rattlesnakes come out. So you got to be really careful, because if you get hit by a rattlesnake up here, that is not going to be fun. I can see what the detector's telling me. It's all shell casings. I'll even show you. It's a lot of shell casings. They sure do love shooting when they come up here. They sure do love shooting. I have no idea what that building's for. Let's take a peek. It's pretty cool. This was just terrible. Just terrible stuff. That's different. What I need to find is a place where the people back then used to hang out, but the people today don't go to. Like a new Dale baseball field, because there's just nothing around here. Uh-oh. I think I found the mine. That is just, can you see that? That's pretty deep. Toss a rock down there. Let's see if I can hear the bottom. Hopefully they're not working. That would suck if they're working down there and I'm just throwing rocks on their head. Okay, it's about 50, 60 feet down, but that's not the type of mine I'm looking for. I'm gonna come just take a peek around the corner and see if there's a walk-in mine. So you have to be real careful. Oh, okay, rattlesnake, nice. Wow, little one. Can you see that? Right down into the rocks. This is why you gotta be careful. This is because I did not see that guy until he rattled. So you wanna be loud and bold when you walk through here. Just right down in the rocks. And this is the end of the trail, which means that is the only mine, which sucks, because I really want to go in a mine and search for gold, like one that you can walk into that doesn't have a bunch of spiders. You see that? That's horrible in there. So, this is like some kind of smelting place back here. So I'm gonna go down here and just do a sweep. I'm at least avoiding the nails. I will give myself props for that. Wouldn't someone come down here and just like drop a gold coin? Let me do my pinpointer. Yeah, ooh, ah. All right, okay, I'll look, all right? Good Lord. I hear you. I have to use the right hand for this one or else it detects my watch. Really? And it's a bullet. The lead, I mean, I got to get used to the lead signal. I mean, I avoid a lot of the other stuff, but God, the lead still tricks me. The lead still tricks me. You know what? This is getting late. I already tried to get out of here once and I got stranded. So I think I gotta head out. I'm sorry I didn't find anything. I'm getting better. This is literally my first time to a ghost town with my metal detector and I'm learning. But for now, I think I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna do some more detecting here, but I gotta get out of here. This is the worst goodbye I've ever done.